Hello guys, welcome to Business Curve. Let's start today business and finance news of the world. So the first news is, Target shares sink more than 20% after company says high costs, inventory woes hit profits. Target shares dropped sharply on Wednesday after the company said its quarterly profits got hit by supply chain troubles, higher fuel costs, and lower than expected sales of discretionary merchandise. The big box retailer said it saw a healthy customer, but a shift to experience-based purchases, such as toys for birthday parties and luggage for trips. Target reiterated its revenue forecast, which calls for mid-single-digit growth this year and beyond. Netflix lays off 150 employees as the streaming service contends with big subscriber losses. Netflix is laying off around 150 employees across the company. The eliminated positions represent less than 2% of the streamer's 11,000 staffers, with most of the cuts happening in the US. The staff reductions come less than a month after Netflix reported its first subscriber loss in a decade and forecast future losses in the next quarter. Just 2% of the richest Americans had their taxes audited in 2019, down from 16% in 2010. The audit rate for Americans earning more than $5 million a year plunged to just over 2% in 2019 from over 16% in 2010, according to a report from the Government Accountability Office. The main reason for the decline, according to the report, is a lack of IRS funding. The IRS also has seen its staffing levels fall to the same levels as 1973. Despite having millions more returns to process and additional mandates to perform. Walmart shares fall as higher costs, supply chain problems, and inventories eat into profits. Walmart missed earnings expectations for the fiscal first quarter, as the retailer felt cost pressure from fuel prices, higher inventory levels, and overstaffing. The nation's largest retailer on Tuesday raised its sales outlook for the year, but lowered its profit expectations. CEO Doug McMillon said the discounter's bottom-line results were unexpected and reflect the unusual environment, as inflation in the U.S. is at a nearly four-decade high. California's gas average tops $6 per gallon as prices surge across the U.S. California's statewide average for a gallon of gas has surged to a record above $6. The national average for gas hit $4.523 on Tuesday, according to AAA, also a record. The rapidly rising price of gas is contributing to inflationary pressures across the economy. Worker output fell 7.5% in the first quarter, the biggest decline since 1947. Worker productivity fell 7.5% in the first quarter, the fastest decline since 1947. At the same time, labor costs as measured against productivity soared 11.6%. bringing the increase over the past 4 quarters to 7.2%, the fastest rise in about 40 years. Weekly jobless claims increased to 200,000, well above the Wall Street estimate. Natural gas prices have already doubled this year. A hot summer could push them even higher. U.S. natural gas prices have more than doubled this year, and they could soar another 25% or more this summer in the hotter weather. The southern states, where a heat wave is contributing to higher demand and prices, are hotter than normal. Supplies and storage are below normal, and the hot weather comes at a time when the industry typically adds inventory for the winter months. The consumer is kind of at the mercy of Mother Nature at this point for the summer, said one analyst. Paramount shares jump 15% after Buffett's Berkshire reveals new stake. Shares of Paramount Global jumped Tuesday after Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway revealed a new stake in the media company. Berkshire bought 68.9 million shares of Paramount to build a stake worth $2.6 billion as of the end of March, according to a regulatory filing released Monday. Paramount was Berkshire's 18th largest holding at the end of the first quarter. Citigroup shares jumped 7% after Warren Buffett reveals a near $3 billion stake in the struggling bank. Citigroup shares got a boost from Warren Buffett, who just disclosed a big stake in the struggling bank. The bank stock jumped 7.7% on Tuesday after a filing revealed Monday evening that Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway added more than 55 million shares to build a stake worth $2.95 billion as of the end of March. Weekly mortgage demand from homebuyers tumbles 12%, as higher interest rates take their toll. The average contract interest rate for 30-year fixed-rate mortgages with conforming loan balances, $647,200 or less, decreased to 5.49% from 5.53%. Mortgage applications to purchase a home fell 12% week-to-week and were 15% lower compared with the same week 1 year ago. Applications to refinance a home loan continued their landslide, falling another 10% week-to-week.